All right, everybody. Welcome to another fantastic episode of Diz Debate. We are so happy to be here on this podcast made by Disney fans for Disney fans. If it's your first time tuning in, welcome. We have all sorts of episodes from battle episodes to just informational or debate episodes. But today we're doing something a little different, which I probably say a lot. But we're doing something a little different. We're doing a get to know you kind of episode. We call it a Diz and Me. And so what we're going to do is we're going to get to know the hosts of Diz Debate. I've gone and we've talked to Dean, and now we're going to talk to Olivia, who I'm really excited to hear from. She's got her awesome Tower of Terror outfit on, got to rep it best. I think I know some of the answers she's going to give later, but we'll get there when we get there. But in the meantime, before we get going, how is everybody today? Dean, how are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks to Sophie, we managed to book Beacon Barrel for September, so
Nice.
we are.
Yes. Excellent. Joe, how are you doing today?
Very good, very good. Played golf earlier today. I got a horrible forehead tan, so the hat's going to be staying on. But yeah, doing well.
That sounds like a great day. That's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
And Olivia, how are you?
I'm good, yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Ready to answer all your questions.
Excellent. Well, I'm ready. So let's just dive right in. How did you get into Disney? How did you start onto that path of loving Disney and being involved in the community?
Okay, so I don't remember a time that Disney wasn't involved in my life because I grew up in a Disney loving family. So our house was full of Disney memorabilia, which has now kind of been passed on to me and I've added to. My bedroom was Disney themed. We had Disney Christmas trees. I was lucky enough to go to the parks when I was younger. So it's just always been a constant in my life and I've always been obsessed with it. So, yeah.
So going on from that, then, what would be your earliest Disney memory, whether that be a parks memory or a film you've seen when you was a kid? What was that first sort of like moment of like Disney everything?
Yeah, I was trying to think. So it's kind of like a blur of different memories when I was a child, obviously, because it's always been involved in my life. I've got different memories from being at home and at the parks. I was lucky enough to go to Disneyland Paris when I was quite young, as my cousin lived in Paris, so we would go and stay with him. And he actually had an annual pass that we were able to use because for some reason it weren't like a thing where it had to be like attached to a person kind of thing. They kind of just were very lenient with it, so we were able to use it even though we didn't look like my mum didn't look anything like my dad didn't look anything like. They still let us through, luckily, so I was able to go quite a lot when I was younger. But I was trying to think, and something that I always remember is the parade and the song Dancing a Catchy Rhythm. And like that always brings me back to when I was a child, like hearing that song. But I can't really like pinpoint memories. It's just a blur of different ones, like meeting the
Yeah.
different characters. Like Winnie the Pooh's house was there in Disneyland Paris. I always had like the Disney dolls. Just everything like in my childhood is linked back to Disney, so it's
Yeah.
just a blend of everything.
Yeah. So, what does Disney mean to you? Obviously, it's played a massive role in your earlier life, especially going into now. What does it mean to you?
Literally everything. It's such a big part of my life. And going to the parks, like obviously recently I've found out that I am autistic, and it's just somewhere that I can fully unmask, and it is like my safe space.
Yeah.
And it is just, I just love it so much. The community is amazing. Like I've been able to meet you guys through it. It's such a like amazing part of my life, and I wouldn't like want it anyway else.
Yeah. Obviously, a lot of love for it. I'm assuming that's what kind of feeling you get as well when you think about Disney. Would that be right?
Yeah, just full of happiness. It's like a warm, cozy, nostalgic feeling.
Yeah.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
Very homey vibes.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. So let's get into sort of like park questions now.
Okay.
Out of the parks that you've been to, what's your favourite? Tough to choose, I know.
Yeah, so I'm
Tough
going
to
to
choose.
stick with my home park, which is Disneyland Paris. I can't rank Walt Disney World at all. Like, I was trying to think which is my favourite Walt Disney World park, and I just can't do it. I feel like all of them have different things that I love about them. They're all so different in their own way. So I think Disneyland Paris, because it has all the nostalgia with it as well. Yeah, I think it'll have to be Disneyland Paris. And it's such underrated park, and I love it. I love it so much.
It is an underrated park, and you should go watch our episode on Disneyland Paris and it being underrated. Go watch it now.
Nice little plug there.
Good plug. Good plug. Get it in. So obviously Disneyland Paris is your favorite park. Is there a must-do ride that you got to do every time you go to Disneyland Paris, or any time you go to the parks? Is there a must-do, have to be done?
I mean, I've got my Tower of Terror outfit on there, so
I was gonna guess that.
Yeah.
I didn't want to assume.
The Mountain is like, so that's for like studios, well, Adventure World now. So, but for Disneyland Park, it'll be Big Thunder Mountain and Phantom Manor, because I do love that a lot. But then I was thinking for Walt Disney World, I didn't do one in each park, but Figment, Journey into Imagination with Figment.
So good.
I love Figment, so that's one I feel is just Walt Disney World in a ride for me.
And one of the only two rides to go upside down in the Disney World parks. It is. Because technically the room's upside down, so technically go upside down.
Love that.
The other one's Rock and Roller Coaster.
So, what would you say is your favourite Disney movie?
So I'm not going to give one because I feel like I can't do that.
It's so tough. Yeah. That's such a tough
so
question.
What is, I wrote down a top 3 for Disney, a top 3 for Pixar, and then an honourable mention, which is Guardians of the Galaxy, because I love that franchise. So for Disney films, I've put Alice in Wonderland, The Princess and the Frog, and Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell was like one of the franchises I absolutely loved as a kid. I love all the fairies, and I got to meet them when I was a child, like Silver Mist and Fawn. Oh, it was just my favourite thing, and I'm so sad that they got rid of that. But so those were the top 3 Disney, and then for Pixar, I put Ratatouille. Of course, the rat girl. Toy Story 2/5, because the newest one has kind of like taken over.
It's so good.
So good. And then I've put Coco as well. I love Coco.
Love Coco. It's so I cry every time I watch it. Brilliant.
Such a good film. So those are my top 3 of each. Okay, not one movie. I gave quite a lot. Sorry.
So this one might be a bit harder, but what would your favourite character be, or favourite characters?
I've just put one for this because I was like, I need to. I put too many films down, but now I'm feeling sad about my other characters that I love. I put Remy.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay. Of course.
I think that was a given.
Yeah.
Remy.
I would have guessed Remy for you.
Yeah, classic.
Yeah.
And do you have a favourite comfort character?
I put Piglet. He was like my favourite as a child. I had so many Piglet plushes. Like, I sorted out the loft during lockdown, and I think I had like over 20 Piglet plushes that were just like
nice.
So, I don't even remember having this many. He's just a little comfort character for me, and meeting him at Crystal Palace for the first time, like I'd never met Piglet before, I literally cried. I was so emotional because it was like hugging my little best friend as a kid. It was just the cutest moment. So yeah, Piglet for me.
Yeah, that's sweet. It's nice that you can attach Len, your childhood comfort character, and meeting them in real life. It's nice.
Honestly,
more feeling that must be.
I just proper got me choked up, and like when I was editing the vlogs, and I was like crying again because it was just like it's so silly because it is just like a little character, just you meeting a character, but it just means so much more. I don't know. I love it.
And do you have a character that you feel deserves a bit more love?
I put down Giselle from Enchanted. I was going to put
Wow.
one of my favorite Disney movies. I should now. That is one of my other favorites. Um, but yeah, I was looking at pins and I found an Enchanted pin the other day. So I've got Giselle on the way to add to my pin collection. But there's just not any representation. Like I had the
None
DS
at
game
all.
when I was younger. I loved that, but you don't see a lot of Enchanted stuff. So anything Giselle or anything Enchanted, like Pip the little chipmunk, I need more of it.
Yeah, you're right. There's
Merch.
that's something that we don't see a lot of really in the
No.
parks. Some of the kind of original live action stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they had Giselle on one of the, I think it was Disneyland California, like one of the nights that they do, the
yeah,
ticketed events. She was on one of those ones. I was like, that is just amazing. Like she had a full on like big dress, with the puffy sleeves. And I remember as a kid, like when I was drawing like princesses, I would always give them like the big puff sleeves because of Giselle. I just remembered that now. I was like, oh, yeah, I love her.
right. So there's these next couple of questions are hard hitters. This one especially. This one means a lot to me. Are you team parade or team fireworks?
You know what I'm going to say, and you're not going to be happy about it.
I know what you're gonna say. Go on, say it.
It is parade.
Upset me.
I just love him.
Shark.
I love him. I listen to the soundtracks all the time. They just give me so much joy, and I can just watch them and dance with them, and I just love him. I do love the fireworks as well, don't get me wrong, but I'm going to have to choose parades for this. I'm sorry.
That's fair enough. I think we're 2-1 for parades to fireworks in the Disneys.
Yeah.
What a shame. Oh well, I'll live. So obviously you collect a lot of different types of merch, and this question is specific merch you collect. We all know you collect quite a lot, so do you want to break down your collections instead, because you've got a
Yeah.
lot.
I don't stop. All I do is go on Vinted and buy more all the time. It's a big problem of mine. Plush. This is not all of my plush. I still have, basically, it's whatever I can fit in the room currently, but I have so much up there in that loft space
Yeah.
that I need to bring down, and there's a lot of it. But pins, of course, I have my little pin wall. Got a little bit of lounge flies, more than an average person, but not too many. I've tried and been sensible with that, but I do have quite a few, and they've like tuck over the wall and stuff. I've got lots of shoulder pals that are now on my windowsill, and I was actually looking at them before, and I'm like, I need another shelf because they're now like piling on top of each other, and it's just not it's not working anymore. I've got lots of figurines. Got some Disney Lego. Ears. I've got tons of ears. Like the whole down section down here is just full of ears on stands. I've got over 90 pairs now. For pins, I actually counted the other day. It's on my phone. Give me a second. Because I've got the pin trading app.
Woohoo!
But yeah, I scanned in 387, but I didn't scan them all in yet. So I've got
That's crazy.
nearly 400 pins, or 400 pins,
Got
which
more
is
than me.
a problem.
It's not a problem. It's an investment. When you see the value next to the pins you've scanned in, it's
Yeah,
nice.
like, how much money have I spent? That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so pins, ears, figures, shoulder pals, a bit of everything. Just
Yeah.
a bit of everything, really. But those are like my main collections.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of your collections, which I like that you collect the ride vehicles.
Hmm.
The little figurines of the ride vehicles. And I think
Yeah.
it's so cool. And everything that you ride, you've got the vehicle for it. And I just think
Yeah,
it's
I
so
try and
such
get
a
a lot
good
of
idea.
those. Yeah. I've got like a monorail, and I've got a bus, and I've got the Skyliner as well.
Yeah.
I do like to have ride vehicles. I've got like the People Mover Guardians of the Galaxy ride vehicle now, Tiana's
Yeah.
log flume.
Have you found a meal ride vehicle yet?
No.
Damn.
I'm fuming.
That is sad.
Yeah. I've got Remy. I'm on the search for a meal. And they've got like the other one that's like a greyish
Yeah.
one as well, like the dad.
Yeah.
But no, I've still not found him. I'm on the search.
That's a shame. Vinted has not come up
No.
clutchly.
No.
So if anyone out there's got one or can get hold of one, then let Olivia know.
Hit me up. I need the ride vehicle. They've got it on a pin as well. Have you seen the pin where it's like the Emil ride vehicle?
Yeah.
Some of that's on my I saw in search or whatever you call it. Yeah. Need.
So going back to different things, what's one thing that's on your Disney bucket list? Say, what's one thing that you want to do out of everything?
Visit all the parks across the world.
Yeah.
That's like a big goal.
Like somebody here has already done.
Yeah. I'd love to do a Disney cruise, and I want to go to Orlando. But definitely the big one is visit all the parks. So, yeah, maybe I should sell all my pins and then I'll be able to do it.
To be fair, yeah, maybe. Working off of like the 330 I got in my collection, you're pushing 400. Yeah, you get a good price.
Yeah, I was thinking that the other day. I was like,
this is another Disney World trip, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This is the last question we've got on the list. And is if Disney gave you the choice to acquire an IP, what or who would you be choosing?
So to acquire any other IP, I put Studio Ghibli.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because I love Studio Ghibli, and I want to see more. Obviously, I know they've got like that theme park now in Japan.
Yeah.
I'd love to go there, but I feel like they'd bring quite a lot to it. More merch and stuff.
Yeah.
It would have been a good collab.
What I like about Studio Ghibli is properly done, hand-drawn animation.
Yeah.
You know, and to have a studio like that under Disney's belt would be nearly like a perfect match, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's a great one
The
to
little
pick up.
shot with Grogu and the little soot sprites.
Yeah.
See that one? That was really cute.
Yeah.
So I think that would be a nice match.
Definitely. That'd be cool. Yeah, definitely. More of that. That would definitely more of that. What a choice. What a choice.
And Totoro's in Toy Story. So.
Is he?
Yeah, he's one of Bonnie's toys in Toy Story 3.
I'm gonna have to go back.
Yeah, he's like one of the background characters.
I'm gonna have to go back and search because I can't remember that
at
at all.
When I went to London that weekend, I was like, it was a full Toy Story weekend actually, because I watched that Neighbour Totoro in theatre. Technically, that's a Toy Story character.
Technically canon,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, this was like perfect. Still need to post about that. It was such a good show.
Yeah. I messaged you while she was in the interval, I think, or just after the show, and I was like, you said straight away, book tickets, go and see this now.
Yeah. Really, really amazing show.
So, how has Instagram kind of affected your Disney passion? Do you think it's grown it, allowed it to grow more? What have you found from Instagram to do with Disney?
Well, it's definitely made me like be able to share it more openly, because I kind of just like wasn't very open about it for a while. Obviously when you're at school it's not seen as cool and stuff like that, so I kind of tried to pretend that that wasn't like the biggest thing that I'm obsessed with for a while. And then we went to Disneyland Paris, and I was like, oh, I should start posting about it on an account. And it went from there, like meeting other people and sharing more about it and just sharing how much I do love it and finding like-minded people with it. It's just been absolutely incredible. And obviously I've been given some amazing opportunities for it recently, which is just absolutely insane. Obviously got to go to the I was on the BBC for one. That was amazing, talking about Toy Story and the 30 years anniversary, which was surreal. And then from that, Walt Disney Studios emailed me and was like, would you like to come to the launch event of Toy Story 5? So that was amazing. Got to see like Tom Hanks and Tim Allen and Greta Lee and the cast, Joan Cusack. It was amazing. Andrew Stanton was there. And then from that, I got to go to the gala screening. So I got to see Toy Story 5 before it was released in the UK. So stuff like that and working with brands and stuff has been incredible. Being gifted things, being brand reps for small businesses. It's just not something I would ever think I would be able to do. And that's all just come from my love for Disney. And I've always made sure with like my page that it is just me sharing what I love, and just keeping it authentic and stuff. So yeah, and meeting you guys and people in the Disney community has just been amazing. And going on Disneyland Paris like with you guys as well is just amazing. Doing like it kind of was a solo trip because I went on the plane by myself. It's brought me so much confidence within myself. It's literally changed my life, because before that I'm kind of a lonely person, so the Disney community has been literally my friendships and stuff. It's honestly completely changed my life, and from posting some photos onto Instagram, you would not have thought that was possible. Yeah,
it's amazing. I mean, I'm certainly glad that you started posting, because there's not many days that go by now that we don't speak to each other.
Yeah,
I
absolutely
mean,
mad, isn't it?
yeah, like there's not many days where
Literally
you haven't sent a
found
message.
through it, so
Yeah,
be more thankful, honestly.
yeah, is amazing. And like you said, you've had incredible opportunities. I mean, all the key brand deal. You've had the Stitch one when that came out.
Yeah, it's
Obviously,
just kind of like hung on my wall here. I can't play with him much because my dog's scared of him. I've had him on like a few times and he runs away. He doesn't like it, so I kind of had to keep him just there. He's okay with him because I thought, what's it going to be like if it's in my room? But luckily he's okay with it as long as it doesn't talk to him.
that's fair enough.
But yeah, just amazing, and I love creating videos and stuff. It's so much fun. Yeah, amazing.
So what have you got planned in your future for future trips, for visits? Have you got anything coming up that you can tell people about?
Well, you know my answer for this one. I'm going to Disneyland Paris with you. We got Disneyland Paris booked for November. My first time going during the Christmas season. Very excited. Staying off-site. Going to try the Adagio for the first time. But yeah, very excited for that because I've never been for Christmas. And they're going to have Christmas in both parks this time, so that's really exciting. Just getting outfit planning already, even though it's months away, but it's just one of them things. I love my bounds.
Did you get tickets for the Pirates and Princess thing in the end?
No, I can't afford to go more than how many I've done this year. So no, I've tried. Part of me, I really want an annual pass, but it's obviously the financial costs that come with having an annual pass. One, the cost of the annual pass, but then you have to do quite a few trips as well to make the costs up. So we'll see if November brings me an annual pass. We'll see. But yeah, I really want to go to the annual pass parties because I was like, Pirates and Princesses. Oh, they've got the Pirate Fairy, the Disney Fairies Arena. I was like, oh, that would be such a cool outfit. I'm going to have major FOMO like I always do, but I'll be on loads of live streams that night and hopefully get as much stuff done, even though I'm not there. But that's usually my strategy with it. I go and watch all the shows and see all the characters on my phone like I am there. It's quite sad actually, but it's my way of doing it without any costs attached. One day I'll get to one of those parties. They look so much fun.
Definitely. I'm so
Maybe
jealous
with
I'm
you
not
guys.
going with you in November. I'm so jealous.
Please.
I
Those
can't.
pins. Don't buy as many pins.
I have to. I have to.
I know, it's really hard to say that.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it myself.
Okay, so we've come to the end of our episode. It's been nice to get to know Liv a little bit more. We've got many more exciting videos and projects coming up, so stay tuned for those. And we'll see you guys next week. Bye!
Bye.
You-